Ouch. That thing is tucked, bro.
The tuck was seen from the back.
And I'm gonna put my sack and balls, center home, and shaft and head. This is a place you go and you know play some cards and get your dick sucked and you leave. And hug and ass and
Me personally, I prefer the head, the shaft, than the ball.
Get down in the comments and let us
Out on your knees in the comments and tell us exactly what you're thinking. It's absolutely gorgeous still, even with the vulva.
When did you know it was Onya? When did you know? Because I knew it soon. You saying vulva and fish in the same, like the...
The category is raw and judgy.
I want to walk that category. Tens across the board. I step out, they all applaud. Get that heterosexual out of here. Corey Black King. I have to win. This bruisey toot and pose, fierce. This f***ing Liberace, La Cucaracha,
Founding Father,
Macarena,
wig. That wig said,
give me the honey, yeah. Give me the honey, and let me love it, yeah. No.
What's good, y'all? We are back again. Back again.
I like that. That's cute. We are back again. I like that. Yes. A good little top twerk. T.S. Madison. Come on, Maddie.
I got to do my push-ups because mine ain't bouncing like they used to. But no, what's good, y'all? This is Mukari, Rashad, and ChaseKassidy back again with your favorite RuPaul's Drag Race review show, Drag It. We are ready to dive into this next episode because, baby, it has been a lot going on.
Yeah, man, glad to see y'all. All you guys who are returning, we appreciate you. If you haven't rated, like, subscribed yet, please do so right now. Hop down, in the comments. Let us know what's going on. Let us know how you feel. Also, tip your queen. If you want to tip your queen, y'all be hearing them coins drop throughout the video. If you want to. Oh yeah, and we are so close, y'all. I think we're probably like maybe close to like 25 subscribers away from 1,000. So please hit the sub button, man. Send this to like mad hoes. Send it to the gay grizz. It's not that many. I think we the only black YouTubers who do this for the Drag Race. I think it's just us. I haven't seen nobody else.
And if it's somebody else, please let us know. We like to support them too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Come on,
absolutely. Let's get together and let's do a show together.
Collaboration. Yes.
Let's have a scandal meets How to Get Away with Murder. You know
what I mean? Oh my goodness.
And also check out the Shop the Cook Out merch that Chase is modeling for us. Yes, he has his super blackness cap, broidered in crochet with your finest pube hairs.
Looking like Lexi Love coming down the roadway.
Okay, and we are going to talk about that because
he said there's some crabs in here. You see?
Disgusting. So this episode is Let's Get Seasickling, which was cool.
It wasn't like there were some standout looks, but it wasn't a slay. Like
it wasn't. I watched it back a couple of times and I was like, all right, I'm gonna go back and watch season 16's ball episode because I don't feel like these looks were given what season 16 was given.
I wish this one honestly would have came later because it was a few of the queens who I feel like shouldn't have been there for the ball. Like it was a little early. What do y'all prefer? Like as viewers, do y'all prefer the ball to come earlier in the season when it's a lot more queens? Or would you rather see that like later on? Like, cause earlier, like in Drag Race history, like they used to do the ball like at like the top 4, top 5.
Yeah.
Which do y'all prefer? Get in the comments, let us know. Please, 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 please.
Me personally, I prefer the head, the shaft, then the ball.
Uh-huh. Yup. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Get down in the comments and let us go ahead.
Down on your knees in the comments and tell us exactly what you're thinking. Tell us the order in which you serve, okay?
Get down on your knees in the comments. That is fucking hilarious.
I'm not over that hole, beloved.
Lean not on your own understanding. Lean not.
Here we are with yet another design challenge for this episode. And the girls are literally designing their drag outfits, uniforms, and
costumes.
From trash, pure trash can, trash bucket, trash ass, all of the above. And the girls were instantly coming for our girl Onya Nerd, thinking she was gonna take the girl's stuff.
That was I expected that. I expected that. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Listen, and Onya knew what it was. Like, it was so messy for like breaking that up. Like, she ain't over that yet. She's still not over that trim being used. She's not.
I will say, looking over at that, I like the unconventional design challenges a lot of times because we get great stuff like the post-apocalyptic thing that they did season 4. But like, so this pile of trash was exceptionally trashy, I must say. I was like, what are they supposed to do with that shit over there? So I don't want to say I graded them on the curve, but I kind of did because I'm like, this is some shit right here.
Yeah, it definitely was some shit, and yeah, we'll get into it.
Yeah,
let's get to it. But first, we have to discuss tarp. Let's get into Tarpgate.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right. I feel a couple of different ways about it. Everybody knows, if you've seen the episode, Lexi and Onya, they get into a little dispute. But first, Lexi goes outside and notices somebody done smeared poop brown all over her blue tarp. And she's devastated, girl. She is coming in and having a fit and asks the girls, who sent you? Who sent you, bitch? They want to know who sent you. Who came in here and shat on my tarp? Now,
when did you know it was Onya? When did you know? Because I knew as soon.
Hey, shit. When Onya didn't say a word, that bitch did it.
She did it. I was like, damn. Like, it was the look that was in her eyes. It was like this kind of like emptiness, but like this old shit. Like,
you know what it was? I feel like it was partly that. And then also like, I'm gonna let this bitch calm down because if I have to turn up, I'm gonna turn it out.
This is why every time, like, I watched that whole thing last night and I was like, if this is not Mukari, these hips don't lie, Rashad, if this is not him, man, the whole way it was handled, I was like, this is totally how you would do this.
I know the girls are upset at Onya, and I get it. She should have just came out and said it. She should have.
Yeah.
Say you messed up because it definitely was not intentional.
Right.
But I also get her perspective with saying, hey, you're a little up here right now. And for me, I don't operate well in that energy. So I'm gonna wait until you break it down, Godzilla, and then we could probably have a conversation.
Yeah.
So I did get her perspective in that way because yeah. I
agree. I think I would have handled it similarly. Like, I would have, when she came in on 10 in front of everybody, I wouldn't have addressed it. And then after she left, I probably would have did the same thing Onya did, which is like tell the other girls like, yo, like, but after that, once I think it was Susie or Hormona was like, I would just go tell her,
Yeah.
I would have went outside because I'm like, okay, it's just me, her, and Arrietty out there. And we can just be like, yo, girl, we wasn't trying to, you know what I'm saying? That's what I would have done different because I think she wouldn't have been as, had she had to hear from somebody else and come back inside. Because it looked like she was going suplex Onya off the top rope when she came back in the room. I was waiting for her. Like,
yes.
slam her. It was wild. It was wild.
Listen, and I will say that part of that is Lexi's fault as well.
Yeah.
Because you guys are out there doing a design challenge with trash, and you have just your bare tarp. I didn't see any design on it. I just saw blue, and I could have been a camera angle, but it's literally just laying there for the girls to, I guess, to do whatever near the spray paint area.
Yeah.
So that could have easily been mistaken as just an area for you to spray paint on.
Yeah.
So with something like that, I probably would have had something on it to indicate like this is not trash. This is I don't know. But it is what it is. But if we're just gonna accept, hey, I was wrong here. This is what I could have done better. Both parties were wrong. Both parties could have done something better here.
I'm just glad they didn't like. I'm glad this didn't like last for like 3-4 episodes and like had to like not be friends no more because of it. Like I'm glad it wasn't like that. But it was entertaining. It was entertaining for sure. The queens are bringing it this season. I gotta say, like they're bringing it.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
Like you said, shout out to them for just making up by the next segment and say, hey girl, big misunderstanding. Let's move on. So shout out to both of those ladies, or all three.
You know the gag and the joke is going to be anytime it's a design challenge, stay away from Onya Nerve. Stay away from her.
We watching you, girls. All right, we're gonna go ahead and dive into these 96,000 ball looks that we had to talk about. So
let's do it, bruh.
While we are talking about this, y'all, please get in the comments. Let us know what y'all think about these looks as well. We want to know your thoughts because we sometimes might be a little harsh. We might be a little about it, but if y'all live for the looks that we don't like, let us know, and vice versa. Yes, the category is raw and judgy.
I want to walk that category. Tens across the board. I step out, they all applaud. Let's go, bitch. Let's go.
Hey, let's get into these looks, y'all. Let's get into it. So, of course, if you already know, the Maxi Challenge is Sea-Sickening Ball. And first up, we have Crystal Envy. So we're not gonna break it down into the categories. We're gonna go person by person, talk about all three of their looks if we so want to, because all of them were not worth it. But so the three looks are Bathing Beauty, Sea Creature Couture, and Sea-Sickening Eleganza. So let's dive into it. Crystal Envy up first. Let's go.
Barbisha. This could have been super boring, like super boring, but I think what took it over was the way she presented it. Like popping the bang on. For me, I was like, there you go. With the glass, it worked. It was simple, safe. It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Yes. Now this next look, this pufferfish look. Now she got raving reviews on it, but I was a little confused on it. It was
brown cow stunning is what it's giving. Like
I didn't like it. I'm sorry, I did. I love the hair and I love the shoes, but I did not like the midsection.
I wanted to like this more than I did, and for me, it came down to. Like you said, the midsection, like she lost shape, and it is a puffer fish, but you still want to have some sort of shape in there. And I think the color choices were a little off. Like the color choice for me says brown cow stunning. It does not say sea creature. And I don't like that. But it's
corny.
Yup.
Okay, so the first time around when you watched it, did you notice the difference between when it was deflated and when it was inflated?
Oh, no.
I did not notice it.
She was like, the fans are coming on and it's inflating now. And I was like, wasn't it already?
It said, and the next look, pink lemonade.
It reminds me of that candy, the Starburst swirlers. Those Starburst sticks where they have 2 flavors. It looks just like that piece of candy. This is good. She did a good job, man. She made this in the workroom. This is and from that fabric is like extremely difficult. I think she looks fab. You can tell she can't walk in this shit worth a damn. But nah, she looks good. I'm not even gonna act like she don't look good. She does.
The way she walked down the runway, and she was barely walking down the runway, it reminded me of Katya's swim look. Was it Katya?
It was Katya. It was like the pleather kind of thing.
Yeah, the pink and green.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of made me think of that. So, but yeah, it looks amazing. I don't have any notes for this last one. All right, next up, Jewel Sparkles.
I don't like this at all. I don't like this.
The chains did not look heavy as she said they were. It looked really, really cheap.
This might be my designer stiffed me, and I had to figure it out in the workroom because she just really is just wearing a bra and a panty and some really inexpensive looking chains around her waist and her wrist. Like, it's not. I don't like this, Jules. She's better than this.
Would it be fair to say that she had to find a connection? Would it be fair to say that she needed a link?
I feel like this is very RuPaul Michelle Visage right now. Like 100%.
No. That wasn't for what Jules has presented on the runway so far. This was not up to her standard, and this is not the hate train for her. It's just not up to her standard as to what she's brought prior to this. It just wasn't. Sorry, though. And then we get into her pussy fish.
I like this.
Loved it.
I like this a lot. I was like, okay, this is not a silhouette I've seen on the runway before. The colors work. She has the right wig, the right makeup. Everything is right about this. I really, really like this. It looks, it's just pretty. It's pretty. Yeah.
I've never seen a prettier vulva. It's gorgeous.
Stop. Now you're gonna make me hate it. Now it looks like a bleeding vagina, and it's giving medium rare, and you are ruining this for me.
Well, if you don't see it how I see it, then pluck my eyes out and give me 2 more.
I don't even want to see it no more. I don't like it now. Now I don't like it.
Well, it's absolutely gorgeous still, even with the vulva. I mean, the fish itself, the sea creature, looked like a vulva.
Oh, so don't you say vulva and fish in the same, like the, can you imagine?
I'm trying to get us flagged for profanity. I'm trying to use some scientific terms.
This is, get that heterosexual shit out of here.
Well, we represent the lesbians too.
Lesbians, get in the comments. Do you want to hear about dick too, right? You want to learn about dick? Come on, lesbians.
Lesbians, isn't this the prettiest vulva you've ever seen? All right, so next up, her third look for her sea-sickening eleganza. Thoughts?
My first thought was, ouch. That thing is tucked, bro. Like, I was like, this hurts. This is when I'm like, drag hurts. She's suffering for this look. So Ted's across the board though. She looks good. I like this. It's much better than the first look. This is a complete look. I like it.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
That coochie, that coochie lip hanging out though. It's hanging out.
What up?
We talking about a lot of vagina on this show today, and I hate this for me.
Well, it's giving bikinis, so it's like normally they don't have as much of these, they normally don't have as much as their snatch out. It's like we ain't got no choice but to talk about it because it was emphasized in the challenge.
Fair. You made me feel better about it. Thank you.
Yes. Now we're gonna get to somebody who didn't tuck. Lydia Collins.
She said, I'm going to do the opposite of tuck. She said, I'm going to create a pouch, huh? I'm going to create a pouch and I'm going to put my sack and balls and shaft and head all up in here and y'all going to see it flop down the runway. That's what I'm going to do.
Yo, I don't even know what to say about this. It's just, I don't want it.
I don't want it either. It is 4 dicks.
I don't want it.
Even when she poses at the end of the runway and she stops and it has like that little bit of movement, like it's just like, hey man, come on, bro. Like,
yes, like come on, like
hey,
no. And then when we get to her sea creature couture look, it's still I want it.
This looks like she made it out of the trash in the room.
Yes.
Lydia, I came on here and I gave you your things last week and I was excited about this queen and I still am excited about her. I like her, but you got to, this is not what I want. I will say this. I always like her face. I do always enjoy her face for the most part. But this sea creature look is trash.
And maybe it would have been better if you couldn't see, because I get the vision. She was trying to make the sea creature like it was in the water with the lace at the bottom, but it's just like it needed a lot more. Like I can't really get the illusion of you riding the fish with your legs showing that clearly. Like it should have been a whole lot more fabric down there. It's just like no.
And then what she made in the workroom is also not. But again, the supplies. You like this?
I wasn't mad at it, like to the point where I was like, "What the fuck is this?" and why she had it. So I thought it was actually like genuinely creative with what she did. The fact that she made it, I could see the vision as to where she was going with it. It just like it's kind of like how they said about Acacia, subtract something. I feel like the same applies here for Lydia, and it could have been great.
I can kind of see because I like where she's going is cool, right? I'll give her that. I think it is the execution, and it is a lot, and I think that's what it is for her. Most of the time, she comes out on the runway, and it's just like she has so much on. It's like she puts on everything, and she's such a small girl, and she looks like she's just swallowed up in this, and I don't like that. But also, she was making this out of fucking macaroni and cheese pans, so like these materials you were given.
Yeah.
All right, girl, I guess. Ciao.
All right. Next up, the superstar herself, Samuel L. Jackson.
This bathing suit look is boring. I didn't need it. Whatever. This is a lovely white woman in this first look.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it was the reference of the song. It was just, what it was.
Moving on. All right. Now this second look, I was like, the rest of y'all can go home right now. The rest of y'all can go to the house.
Chompers. She was ready.
She said, this is probably, we're gonna keep going here, but I think this is probably like, if not my favorite, one of my favorite looks of the night. This is excellent.
I agree. When she came up with this, I was just like, oh, bit sickening. I don't know if they deducted points for her because she couldn't really walk with the skirt. And she had to like pick it up a couple of times or whatever the case may be. But this was amazing. This was insane.
Everything.
This is how you make an ugly fish like work for you. And then we get to her seasickening eleganza look. I will say that I was not a fan of this.
Okay, it's not just me. All right. I feel like I respect the fact that she made this because it's a lot of gown, but I don't mean it's nice.
Yeah, the face and the hair was on. I'll say that's my favorite part. But the garment itself, I feel like maybe if we couldn't see the green tarp under and it was just all bag, that would make a difference for me. I don't know if she just ran out of bags. She should have got those from her Mona Lisa from under her skirt, but we'll get there in a second.
Okay.
because that was just random as hell. But yeah, it was just missing something for me. I couldn't give it what it deserved.
Right.
And next up, we got our girl Onya. Now, y'all know we've been going up for Onya, so we got to get Onya when it ain't right. And I don't think it was right this week. I'm just gonna say it. Now, I would say 1 out of the 3, 1/3 of her looks was right. The other 2, no, ma'am.
So you didn't. Honestly, my issue with the bathing suit look, my only issue was the wig line is hard. It's a hard Mayhem Miller wig line, and I want better for her than that. A little toothbrush and a baby hair would have went a long way for this one. Other than that, I thought her body and stuff looked good. Why didn't you like this one right here? Why do you hate this?
It reminded me of Charmin. When you just pull all the tissue off the roll, and you wonder how I got there.
Yo, that's crazy.
I wanted to root for her. I was like, and I even tried to make myself like it. And I'm like, it's actually not that bad. And I think that once I saw the pearls there and the cover up line of it, I was just like, no, I don't like it.
It's just, like, I see what you're saying, like, because it's the brown and the strips of white.
And then her the look that she made, it just wasn't my favorite.
It was fine.
Yeah.
It was fine.
I will give her freaking toots and her shoes on this African Star look, because one thing about Onya, she serves a look on the stage and she gives it to you how she wants you to receive it.
Absolutely.
And when she came out to the end of the stage and she did this,
yeah,
ate it up.
Professional. It's a professional.
And the heels with the little spikes at the end, like it was just.
Hold on, let me catch it because I don't think I caught that detail.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that is cool. I didn't even see that.
Fire.
Oh, yeah, work, bitch.
Yeah. Now let's talk about the sister that came to slay the girls.
I mean, I'm still learning I'm trying to fall back in love with her, trying to like her again. But this is one of those like weeks where like you can't deny the doll. You can't read the doll. Like she had it. She had every boom, boom, all 3 knocked it out the fucking park.
And that bodysuit is so on, it looks like skin on her, not one wrinkle, not like, it was so right.
Illusion is correct.
You didn't see the neckline. You didn't see nothing.
It wasn't a difference of like shade and blue between the makeup and the bodysuit. Like it all was the same thing. And I would have never thought to go Avatar in a bikini. I would have never thought to do that. And here she is, and it's everything. I stand. Seriously.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And when you get to her lionfish look.
So delicate and beautiful. This was my favorite thing she came out in tonight. Like I was like, oh, what you gonna say?
When she put her hands behind her back and then she folded forward for the
present it, sister. Everything. The colors are perfect.
The makeup. Like
imagine Michelle Visage coming for her makeup a couple weeks ago.
Like, can we just take a second for how different her makeup was in all 3 looks?
All 3 looks. I love that because some queens had the same blue garage doors on their eyes the whole fucking time. Corey Black ass king. But we'll get to her and her cooning ass and we gonna get to her. So send her home.
Listen, I was on Twitter scrolling, and Angeria was talking about Arrietty, and she was like, "What y'all don't know is," she said, "these girls probably have about 20 to 30 minutes to change their face, and like going between these looks because they don't want to take too much time with the judges."
Right.
So she was like, the fact that she did all three of these different faces, insane. So, Arrietty, Mama, shout out to you.
Trying to say.
I want y'all to get down in the comments and let me know if this is one of the, because I feel this way, but you let me know if you agree or disagree. I feel like this is one of the best redemptions in RuPaul's Drag Race history because this bitch almost went home last week.
No. She RuPaul, like Bosco said in season 14, RuPaul told me to go home. I was eliminated. She was eliminated. Okay.
Mama came back and gave you look pun look pun look. We almost missed this.
We did almost miss this. We did. And I think she got to have a little bite of that humble pie. Just a little piece.
Yeah.
And so I think some of that ego you was talking about is getting a little bit checked.
Yeah.
Even the way she presented on the runway this week was so much lighter. She was having so much more fun. It wasn't so like, I have to win. Pose, fierce. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh my God, what she do?
I have to win. I'm gonna loop that shit back.
But yeah, next up, Susie 2. Okay, so I'm gonna loop everything in for Susie 2. Let's just loop it all in together. And it's gonna be 3 letters. What the fuck? I love Susie down, but there are some things that have to go checked. Like, I get the references for her bathing suit.
Yeah.
Got it. But no.
It should, if you're gonna do this, it needs to be exaggerated more. Like I need it to be womana in the body. So I need the tit, I need the hip and the ass. I need that thing to be on you. You know, I need that. Or you just gonna look like this. And no. So and the next look, I feel like she could have had something with this look, but once you get to that face, bro,
it was giving cone heads meet clown heads. I didn't know which one to look at.
This is she has to continue to grow in her makeup because this bruisey toot look, where I'm serious, it's all the way to her ear today. Like her ear is red. And I get maybe you're trying to go into the wig or whatever, but when it's coming from here, all the like, it's no. And this third thing she made in the workroom. What is this? She bought this wig from home, child. Okay.
So me and Kyrie were sitting here watching it, and he said, so keep in mind, he hasn't seen any of the episodes.
Right.
The first episode he's seen. So when she turned the corner in his third look, he said, "Girl, is that Kathy Griffin?" Michelle says it. We were in here weak. Anywho, on to the next. Corey King. Okay, so let me say, again, I went back and watched season 16 ballroom looks. And for you to mention Plain Jane as much as you do, when you look at the two, there's no way. There's no way she helped you with your package for this show. Sister set you up for failure because while this first look is not that bad, I'll give it to her with the Katy Perry reference. I'll give it to her. She looked great. But that's also something that we've gotten from her every week with the leotard. So I was like, all right, girl, cool. But then we go to this next look. I'm not mad at the garment. I'm not mad.
This fucking Liberace La Cucaracha,
It's the founding father wig.
Macarena, like
That wig said, the wig was exhausted.
the fuck is the I'm so frustrated with this queen, man. I was so excited about her, you know, and the potential that she has, but like she is dedicated. She is dedicated to being a white girl. And I don't I don't want to do that because I don't know this man. The first look, we didn't need the Katy Perry reference. You could have just came out in the bathing suit. I think what sold that was the body for the most part, because her body that body be right.
Mm-hmm.
That body be right. She looks cool here, but I just this second look, I don't know what the fuck like that. The wig, fuck. And the third girl, it's fine. It's just fine. I need her in the bottom. She needs to be in the bottom. She needs to like this, and to not change her makeup for all three looks. Garage doors. Raja. Shouts out to Raja. This is a mess, man. I'm tired of her, bro.
The more I look at it, I like her second look. However, it does not fit with the challenge, because if you look at the pattern of the fish that she's supposed to be modeling it after, it has nothing to do with that little fish. That poor creature was left out there to swim on his own, and Corey did nothing to save her.
Yeah, the color, like you said, I'm so distracted by this saliva slicked back wig that she's wearing that I didn't even realize that the color scheme and everything was so. Girl, this is. Man, like she's frustrating to me, like, and what bothers me is that she's also delusional. Like, I forgot who it was. She came for somebody's wig or something, and in the beginning of the episode, and I was like, you have fucking nerve with that plastic, not even a shake, because the wig won't shake. It's so stiff. You got nerve to be like throwing quips and trying to be so shady. At least when your sister was doing it, she was pulled up.
Right.
And like you said, she ain't your friend, bro. She sent you to the race looking a black ass fool. She sent you to the race looking a fool. That girl, man, go take some time and come back 5 years from now for All Stars. Go take a 5-year break. Go figure out who the fuck you are, and then come back. And then when you wear blonde wigs, if you're gonna do that, don't this synthetic. Synthesia as a dark skinned girl, go talk to Lux Noir London. She knows how to be a dark skinned chocolate beautiful girl with a blonde wig. This synthetic plastic looking. Go to the next girl, man.
Next up, Acacia forgot.
I did. Law said he forgot too. I think what Michelle said though was right about this first look, the bathing suit. It needed to be fitted a little bit better. I didn't hate it. I appreciated this is when you a drag queen, this is the kind of wig you need to have on to balance out the man shoulders, okay? So I appreciate the wig. I think she just could have went further with it.
Yeah, I agree. And then her fish look had nothing to do with that fish.
It didn't at all. I'll say this, and I think I might have said it last week. I like red on her, but I also agree with the guest judge where she was like, the way that the headpiece looked, it should have come down to because this just looked like pipe cleaners in comparison to what was up here.
Yeah.
But no, it didn't have nothing to do with the fish. It did not.
And then Acacia's look that she made. I gotta say that we died laughing when she turned that corner, because the fact that she made this dress look exactly like the drawing, because
wow,
bruh, I was like,
literal.
We were sitting there looking like, wait, so why is the bottom of it like so rounded out like.
Yeah.
And she said there's a pool noodle under it. Bitch, it looks like a pool noodle is under there.
She did what she said she was going to do.
She did.
Now, what I will give her is that somehow she got some shape in here. So the waist is cinched in. Good job. Everything else is not.
No.
I would have put her in the bottom 2 against Sister Girl. Even as a producer, if for nothing else, Hormona is better TV. She's just better TV, and her drag is a little more, Acacia has painted herself in this corner of this 80s thing, and it's like, you can't really be Fab. You can't be that girl if your aesthetic is, I am going to give you 80s every time. Like, you can't really. So how long is she really going to be here?
80 minutes. Someone that didn't do the wig cap, right? Hormona Lisa.
I didn't like the wig cap. It felt incorrect.
Seeing Acacia.
Right. I didn't I appreciate she gave us a bit of a different aesthetic, but it's a swimsuit, so she couldn't wear a gown.
Right.
It just felt like this was too tiny. It felt like the helmet was too tiny.
I mean, that's probably the main thing that separated her and Acacia from being in the bottom, for real, when you get down to it, because they live for Acacia having their hair through the swim cap.
Yeah. And you know what? And I made that point too. Didn't even realize I was. But yeah, when you got it, the wig, she had it back. She didn't look like a nigga. You know what I mean? Like, so.
I mean, it's the same critique they gave Onya last week with her hat that she had with her. So, surprisingly, I don't know why Hormona didn't take heed to that and try to make something work with that, but she didn't. And so here we are. And then we get to her sea creature couture look, and she just didn't even try.
It looks safe. It looks like everything else she's bought. And it's not, I can't, like I've been saying the past few weeks, I can't drag her, but I've seen her in this before.
Yeah.
No?
3 now.
Yeah.
And then she did this.
She was like, okay, like, sure, we'll take that. Fine. Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, no thanks. Next up, pool noodle. Again, here with Hormona, it's just no. She should have gave Sam those bags that she had under her dress, and I don't know what was the purpose for lifting it up and showing the bags under the dress, because it made absolutely no sense.
It was a weird silhouette. It reminds me a little. The fabric was horrible. It reminds me of like something Lucy LaDuca made some seasons ago, and I hated that too. I just
Florida Airbnb.
Not even. It's a cheap motel. It is. This is a place you go and you play some cards and get your dick sucked and you leave.
When you go to Florida, they have all the prints of the palm trees.
They do.
On the bed, there's gonna be pictures of it. It's gonna be on the curtains. The towel's gonna have a palm tree on it.
Exactly.
The palm tree down. Now, I live for the skin. I live for the hair and the makeup, and that's it.
Like literally, bro. Like you said, everything I was going like
the tuck was seen from the back.
I don't.
Why they zoom in on her tuck? Why did they zoom in on that girl crack like that?
So when she came out, I had like several different feelings. The first was like, this is the body on this one. Like it just sexy guy. Like I like his build, right? Yeah. But we're talking about a drag show, right? Mm-hmm. And so I shouldn't be like, oh, he looked good when you come out dressed like this. Mm-hmm. You know, it should be like, damn, the bitch is fierce. Now, I like the hair and the face and the skin, like you said. But maybe just a little bit of titty would have helped. Maybe a little bit of titty. I don't know, man. And she just. It's like I can't get hard off her, bro. Like it's like she give me a half chub all the time. Like it feel like she give me like I'm on medium thick with her because it's like she got the pieces, but then she just even the way she presents on the runway is always the same. It's always just, and I'm just like, I don't think she's ready, man. I don't think, and I don't, you know, no shade. I just don't think she's ready. Even looking at the rest of her package, like the second look was probably her best, I think. The second look was probably the best. What she made in the workroom was...
Workroom couture.
And especially when Rue gagged her in the workroom, I was like, girl, now you asked. You've been out here begging, you know, and I just want to get critiqued. Well, you look the fucking mess. And we almost put you in the bottom, like.
And now you in the bottom,
girl. Like, just be happy.
Yeah.
I need a Tsunami muse again. Tsunami came on the show and she said, "I'm going to be safe for 6 to 7 weeks, and the first time I get in the bottom, they're going to send me home." And you know when I'm going to complain about it? Never. I'm never going to complain about it.
Ever.
Yeah.
So,
Londa's not even there for me right now. She's just kind of holding the place as a cast member, and. I hate, like, she's not gonna win. Like, I don't know why we're like, I'm ready to get, like, I hate to say this, but like in my head, the top 4 or 5 is already solidified. Let's get the rest of the girls up out of here. Like, it's just a systematic like thing.
Yeah, I agree. And last but not least, Lexi Love.
Yeah, y'all just go home. Y'all can just go home. Like, just go home. Go home. Like, she came out here with a censor sign and a merkin with crabs in it, and I'm like, go home. And because you know what, even if we just take it, if we just chop it, like, oh, she's relying on her body, she naked. Take the body out the equation. Let's just take every girl neck up, and let's just do every girl neck up. She's still in the top 4.
Mm-hmm. And she gave a completely different concept from what everybody else gave. Like, Lana came out here literally in a 2-piece Target bathing suit. Bare minimum. Mm-hmm. Like, no concept, no artistry, just relying on sexy, which she is. We'll never take that from her. But it's just like, girl, give us more. Give us something. Yeah.
This work.
Yeah. So, but when we get to Lexi's sea creature look, I wasn't a big fan of it.
It's soft and pretty. It's soft and pretty, and it's fine and it's safe. It's better than what we've seen on most for the rest of the night. So.
Right. And then we get to what I thought was going to be the garment of the night, the way she had done act a fool about.
I was expecting like, you know, the return of Bendela Christ. I was expecting something, you know, if we were going to suplex the hoes through tables in the workroom. It's good. No, she looks great. I'm not going to sit up here and like say she don't.
Neck up, I'm great, but it gave me nothing. The garment gave me nothing.
I was expecting like what Plastique gave us in All Stars 9 when she was spray painting shit. I was like, okay, because she is enraged, honey. So I know this is going to be, and like again, I want to be very clear for y'all, those of y'all in the comments. Like, yeah, I ain't got to drag me. She don't look bad by any means. This is not a bad look. I couldn't make this shit, you know. But I was.
But also, she was talking shit and picking with Sam about using the tarp as well. So it's like you have the energy that you had been dishing out for this episode, and what you were going to bring to the table was like here, but the deliverance was here when you got on the runway. It just wasn't it. And like Chase said, we are not bashing her, say she looked bad, because the mug is on. The garment is cool, but it did nothing for my body.
Yeah.
It did nothing. So
I love that
It's
wig, though. That wig is crazy. That's one of my favorite wigs.
insane, and it looks so good on her.
It does. Give me the wig. I'm gonna just wear it for no reason. In this outfit right here with that wig on, just sitting, just like
That's a wig you have to smoke one of those cigarettes that Anya had when she did her green look.
on the throat. Yes, yeah.
With that.
Got to.
All right, so we get down to it. We got our winner of the season redemption. I mean, winner of the episode.
Hold up now. Hold up.
Winner of the episode is Arrietty, and our bottom two are Mona Lisa and Lana Ray, and they are lip syncing to "Getting Back" by Olivia Rodrigo. This
Question. What did you think?
you said who is she?
No, what did you think?
Oh, I think that it was not one of my favorite lip syncs. I feel like Lana just gave more of a sexy sex appeal on stage, and Mona Lisa gave. Sam thought that Harmona was turning it, and I didn't see how Sam thought that. Because I didn't think that at all. It just didn't work in Harmona's favor. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it didn't work in either of their favor.
But it wasn't like Lana was like way above her. Like it was like
Literally about to say that. Like I feel like Hormona could have won also. And there would have been argument for that and it could have been fine. Because I do think, like you said, Lana was relying on the sexy. And so for me, it's kind of why Plastique couldn't win a lip sync in All Stars 9. That don't work for everything. You know what I mean? And so you got to be able. So I give Hormona her things for actually performing the song a bit better. I don't know, man. Unpopular opinion. I would have kept Hormona because, again, if nothing else, she's giving me better TV than Lana Ray is, you know? And I hate, like, no tea. This ain't no shade or nothing like that because I wasn't really feeling Hormona at first. I was like, who is this? But nah, man, like she gave good TV. Even her What You Packing, I watched it and Michelle was like, I was like, bring her back for All Stars. Like, I'm like quickly, like, so Lana, step, like Ruth said, step your pussy up. Step your pussy up, girl. Let's go. Prove me wrong.
She gonna have to. And next episode is Snatch Game. So if she don't bring any personality on this go round, she's out of here because you definitely can't rely on sexy in Snatch Game. Lana's given us sexy since she's been here, and that's fine until Snatch Game comes in. You got to really show some personality. So we'll see what she gives on that one. I don't know. I'm a little nervous for her, but I hope she pulls through and shows us a different side. But if not, then she's gonna be out here.
I predict no tea. I predict bottom two. I predict she's gonna be lip syncing again, and depending on who she end up down there with, because she's not a performer either. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, depending on who she down there with, it's curtains. Like, you better hope it's Acacia or something like that. Like, you better hope it's Arrietty. Arrietty. What was, I meant to mention this on the thing. I was like, girl, like fighting. This sent me though. This, I was like, what is that? Like, what is that?
Just her, whatever signals her brain was sending to her feet that somewhere, and it just wasn't happening. It was picked up. Y'all get down in the comments. Let us know what y'all think. Let us know if we went a little too hard or if we didn't. If y'all agree, if y'all disagree, we want to know what you think. We want to know how you feel. What was your favorite look? What was your least favorite look? Who do you think is going to take it this season? I don't know if you guys have done it already, but let us know what y'all think at this point in the game, because I know we gave our top 5 in the beginning and we got our faces smashed because we both had Lucky in our top 5, and so we're just a little bit dumbfounded for now because we don't know what to think. All right, and we're a little scared to say it right now, but let us know what y'all think. Chase, any last words?
Nah, this is a fun episode. Even though it was a lot of looks and shit, I'm looking forward to next week though. I'm ready to see Snatch Game because that's when you really get to see like what's up and who's who.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that. And I'm also, this is a ways out, but I'm looking forward to the Lollapalooza this season. I just want to say I'm looking forward to it because we got a few girls who can perform.
Yeah.
And after last year, I like being scalped and surprised. So I would love for one of the girls who I didn't see it for, who went home early, to come back and take every fiber out of my wig. I'm looking forward to it.
Shout out to Montgomery. Shout out to Montgomery for coming through and raking the girls up.
I mean, for All Stars, man. Come on, y'all.
But yeah, so if you guys have not already, once again, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Hit that like button right now. And make sure you tell a friend, tell a foe, tell a hoe. And we will be right back here next week, same place, same time. And yeah, make sure you holler at your girl.
Bye, y'all.
Peace.